Early morning. How y'all doing? Today is Wednesday. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Headed to work. You know how it goes, trying to get this day done, make some money, do some good things. Hopefully you guys are doing the same thing. Everything is good. You're grinding, making the most of it. If you're just maintaining, that's cool too. Keep up the good work. Today in the world of gaming, I want to talk about Madden 26. I think that their deep dive that they put together is very impressive, and I want to talk about that, give you my thoughts and opinions on it, because I haven't talked football in a while, and I think it's a good time to talk about it. So before I get started, man, y'all follow me on TikTok, man. I've been on TikTok for the past couple of weeks, and it has been absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to everybody who's been watching over there. The feedback I've been getting over there is absolutely amazing. People have been commenting and giving me some good feedback on how things are and how do they feel about the things that I talk about. And we're growing over there, so pretty awesome. So follow me over there. The link will be down in the description. All right, Madden 26. I looked at the deep dive that they put together, and I think the deep dive is really good. It's very impressive what all they're putting in the game. I think it's like 33 pages worth of stuff. They did a 4-minute trailer on what they got in store for Madden 26. It's really impressive for what they're doing, and it seems like they got things going in the right direction when it comes to this series. One thing I would like to point out, when Scott O'Gallagher actually started putting his face on the football side of things when it comes to EA Sports, you start to see somewhat of a shift. You saw this in College Football 25. You're starting to see this in Madden 26. And I think that they have a little bit of recipe for success when it comes to actually implementing football in a game. Now, how it's going to be executed, I'm not really sure. And I'm just going to keep that right there because, just don't know. You see the deep dive looks great. Very impressive. It is so much to talk about. If I talk about it in this video, I'll be here for the next probably 2 hours, and I'm not going live, I'm going to work. So with that being said, I would highly recommend you to go look for that EA Sports Madden 26 live. Not live, but deep dive. I would, if you're interested, go look into that. Now, for me personally, I'm going to leave it right there. I don't see myself actually getting into this game and playing it. I just don't see that. My time with football games is pretty much ran out. And I will be honest when I say that, because even though my YouTube name is based around football gaming, it's just that the fact that I'm not really interested into actually playing the game. I have other games that I'm playing on my backlog. I have other things that I'm doing, and I'm not sure if I'm willing to put down $70+ to play a game I'm not going to play that long. Like, for instance, I bought the MVP bundle for Madden 25 and College Football 25 because I was excited about College Football 25. That's what I wanted to play. So I don't get me wrong, I love the college game, and I want to get College 26 as well, but I'm kind of in the same boat I feel about Madden 26. I just don't think I'm going to have the time to play it. Like, I got a extremely long backlog that I want to finish, and every time I get down to like 3 or 4 games that's left on my backlog, then 3-4 more show up that I'll see that, hey, I want to play that, and I'm more interested in playing those. And to be quite honest, that's where my gaming, attention is right now. I've been playing football games for about 30 years. I've been playing football games since Madden on the NES, not NES, but the Genesis, Super NES. And it's like, man, I don't know how much more football I can play that can actually give me a different outcome that I've been getting for the past 3 decades. So for me, I will say this. Shout out to everybody who's been grinding, who's been wanting this particular football game to flourish. The guys from the Sim Standard, some F-Ball Critic, Smitty, hell, even Ryan Moody still plays. All those people that are under that umbrella, what's his name, Shotmaster, and everybody else who's been following me because of the football stuff. I'm just at the point now, and I think people know this now, that I'm just not really into jumping on that bandwagon and playing a football game right now. Like I said, I've been playing these football games for a very long time, and now I look at these football games like there's just no excitement for me anymore. But I will say that it is very impressive what they're putting in the game. It really is. I can't take that away from them. What I've seen, it looks really good. But I know, like, as far as my time consuming, period of the day, I know it's not going to be playing a football game. I mean, that's just what it is. So before I get out of here, I will say this as well. They have the potential, and because especially with Scott O'Gallagher, Clint, Clint's all right. I ain't got nothing against him or whatever. But I know I'm 100% behind what Scott O'Gallagher does. This guy, ever since he's been on, I think he was around with Live 10. He jumped over to 2K, and he jumped back. Everything that this guy has touched has basically been good quality, or it was on the way of being good quality. He's done phenomenal work in the video game space, and Scott O'Gallagher I trust. I've trusted him for over, decade now. Clearly way over a decade, and I know that he's going to put in the work to make sure that his input is going to be full of quality, and it's going to be full of, good spirits, or, good intentions when it comes to actually putting a football game together, or any game. So I know that going forward, I think Madden is going to be in a good space. It really is. But for me, I just really feel like this game is probably 5 years too late. That's really what it is. If this game is 5 years too late for me. 5 years ago, I would have been hyped. I'd have been ready to go. If this would have been something that, if you had all this information in a deep dive when the PS5 Xbox Series was first being released, I would have been extremely hyped. Now, my gaming attention is with somewhere else, so it's I'm going somewhere else now. So I'm playing Expedition 33. I'm playing It Takes Two with my son. I'm playing some racing games. I'm playing all these other games on my PC. I'm actually even going back and playing some games on my PlayStation 2, original Xbox. I just have other games that I'm playing, and I know if I drop $70 on Madden, it's basically going to sit just like Madden 25 did. I think I played maybe an hour and a half of Madden 25. But shout out to everybody who's going to be on that game, going to love it. I think, in my personal opinion, I think it's going to be something solid for you guys, and it's going to be something that you guys are absolutely going to be enjoying, and hopefully that will be the case. The game comes out in another month or 2 months or whatever. We'll see. But other than that, I am going to get to work. I'm about to go and make some money, try to make the most of the day, and hopefully you guys are doing the same in this early morning. Y'all be safe. Whatever y'all do, y'all take care of yourselves. Follow me on TikTok, the link down in the description. And over there, I talk about things that don't make it to the channel, but I make a little snippet, or I make a snippet of a video that I've done on this channel. So I'll see you guys then. I'm going to be up out of here. Y'all be blessed. I'm out. Peace.